First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Hakwadash, and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect. This is Brother Lawyer from Great Millstone, Miami. And, I want to focus in this lesson, all right, um, another lesson on, the upcoming persecution of the saints, okay, of the believers in Yahweh Shai, the remnant of Jacob, the remnant of Israel, okay, all right. And, in this video, one thing I want to focus on is the fact that you know, when the persecution begins, a lot of it's going to be based off of lies. Okay. All right. A lot of it's going to be based off of lies, false accusations. All right. The same way it was with Yahushai. All right. And even in Jeremiah's time. Okay. They accused Jeremiah of being a spy for the Babylonians. All right. And, they're going to do, the wicked of this time. Okay. All right, the powers that be, they're gonna set up what you call false flags. Okay, all right, different psyops. All right, what they call terrorist attacks. All right, and link them. Okay, to the Hebrew Israelites. Okay, and followers of the doctrine, and we've seen over the past decade or so. Esau, has it here and there where he'll link some crazy person out there, some crazy Jake out there, you know, um, to the Hebrew Israelites, are to demonize what we believe in. Okay, and you can best believe that they're gonna do the same thing. All right, again, because they don't have any true case against us. All right, all we really do is read out the Bible. You can say that we use harsh language. We might curse and scream sometimes, get a little passionate. All right, we be debating with people back and forth on the internet and on the highways and byways, but you know, um, you know, uh, Israel, but those who profess to be Israelites espouse for the most part nonviolence. Okay, all right. In their daily affairs and how we, deal amongst people. So, and Esau knows that because Esau watches everything. Okay, all right. If we were really as violent and as extreme as they say that we are, they would have been rolled on us a long time ago, man. Okay, all right. So Esau's gonna have to come up with the false narrative, with lying wonders. Okay, the same way he did towards the Hawashai and his disciples. All right, the same thing that was happening with the prophets of the ancient times. They was lied upon. Okay, all right, try to set us up. Okay, all right, so that they can condemn us. All right, but hey, don't marvel not if the world hates you, man. Okay, and that's also a part of this lesson as well, man. When these things happen and they start putting brothers' faces on the news and lying and stuff like that, don't become frantic. Don't be seeking, to avenge yourself or anything like that. Hey, just trust in the Lord, wait on the Lord, man. Because at the end of the day, hey, we're justified by the blood of Yahweh Shai, and their accusations are false anyway. And the Most High sees all and knows all. He sees both sides of the story. He sees everything. Okay, and really, we should be overjoyed by the fact that we're able to suffer for Yahweh Shai's sake anyway. All right, so with all of that being said, I know I said a lot. It's a couple things I want to cover in this lesson, and Lord willing, by the end of this lesson, it all comes together, and it's edifying. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna start here at John chapter 15, verse 18. All right, it says, "If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you," and we have to understand that. All right, hey, if the world hate us, it's because they hate Yahweh Shai, and they hated Yahweh Shai before they hated us. This is not even, you know, don't take it like a personal attack, like a personal attack, or even try to point the finger at God. Why is this happening? Nah, they hate the Lord. That's why they hate us, and the reason why they hate us is because the Lord's light and His Spirit shines within us, man. Okay, all right. It says, "If ye were of the world would love His own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you." Plain as day, man. Are they gonna hate us because we're not of this world, man? Clearly, in the doctrine that we teach, what we preach, what we denounce, and what we espouse, is completely contrary, okay, to the wine and the philosophy of this world. Okay, and it's always been like that. Always been like that. Always, always, always been like that since the beginning. All right, the righteous, the Lord gave them a certain spirit, a certain download that was ahead of the times, going all the way back to the beginning. Okay, the sons of God, the Adamites, the Lord gave them a certain spirit, a certain wisdom from on high, divine, pure wisdom that was ahead of its time. But because it was so ahead of its time, all right, and it was a true wisdom, it seemed strange and hateful to those that were outside, you know, of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's tutelage. All right, the same way it was with Noah. Noah, the Lord was dealing with him, you know, and he found grace in the sight of the Lord, and he was obedient to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, and he knew the flood was coming, but the rest of the world they didn't have the fear of the Lord, you know, so they hated him because of that. All right, it was always that way. You look at Lot, you know, his deliverance from Sodom and Gomorrah, you know, that region of the earth. Okay, all right, and you see how the people of the land hated him, you know. All right, it's always been like that, man. Okay, and we have to accept it for what it is, man. We shouldn't be ashamed for what we believe in or try to, get carnal. Nah, nah. Of course we're gonna have our emotions in the flesh, but definitely not act upon them. If anything, if the act, any act should be, if any action should be taken, it should be prayer. Okay, going before the Lord. Okay, pleading before the Lord that he judged between the righteous and the wicked, that he plead the cause of the just. Okay, all right. Verse 20, it says, "Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my sayings, they will keep yours also." And that's period, point blank, man. Okay, that is period, man. That's just what it is. They persecuted the Lord, they're gonna persecute us, man. All right, those that kept the Lord's sayings, they gonna keep ours also. Okay, all right. It says, "But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me." All right, because they don't know the Father. That's why. Okay, all right. That's why. All right, that's why they gonna do these things to us. That's why they did these things to Yahweh to the ancient prophets, because they don't know the Father. All right, and when the Lord introduces His will and His word to the world through the prophets, through the disciples, they get offended because they've been living in darkness, man. All right, those that love the darkness, they remain in the darkness lest they come to the light, that their deeds should be reproved. They don't want to be reproved. All right, they want to serve their own wisdom and their own belly, so they would rather remain in the darkness, man. But guess what? Hey, at the end of the day, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is in control. Okay, all right, he's in control of the progression of time and the sequence of world events. Okay, and when it's all said and done, all right, the world, every knee will bow. Okay, I'll say it that way. Every knee will bow. Everybody's gonna come to the revelation that Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai is power. Okay, all right, that He's the real one, that He's the truth. All right, what He says goes, man. All right, and Thawadi Bahashim Yahushai for giving us the upper hand and through the Spirit to know this, lest we be destroyed with everybody else. Okay, that's how it always is, man. The world bucking up against the truth of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and His wisdom. Okay, all right, only to catch on to it later, and by the time later comes, it's too late because judgment is flying off the shelf. Okay, all right, okay. It says ah okay. It says, "If I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not sinned. They had not had sin, but now they have no cloak for their sin. He that hateth me hateth my father also." So they hate the Lord, man. The Lord going, "Hey, all right, then go ahead, find out that you can't box with God." All right. Verse 24 says, "If I had not done among them the works which no other man did, they had not sinned. But now have they both seen and hated both me and my Father," man. All right. And this statement not only deals with Yahushua, but it trickles down to the believers, man. You see the great body of believers waking up, coming to the knowledge of the truth. All right. Changing our ways, changing our mindset, changing how we view the world. All right, the words that we're speaking and the lifestyle that we're living is changing the vibration of the earth, man, and the world can see that. It's a shift, it's a paradigm shift, a major shift in the consciousness of the planet Earth right now, man. Okay, all right, so that alone should be a sign, all right, that something divine is happening. Like these people that have been downtrodden and broken and degenerate and beaten down, they're coming to a sense of identity attached to the Bible that's contrary to the culture that's been force fed down their throats and beat into them, and it's making a positive change. It's making people study history and herbs and the law of God and righteousness. Hey, that's a good thing. Okay, but they don't view it as they view it as a threat to their wicked enterprise and empire, and therefore Yahweh Shem Shai is going to step in and destroy them for that. Okay, all right, because the fact that they view it as a threat, that's why they're going to persecute us, man. Okay, the scriptures talk about how it's the same way when a righteous woman is hated of a woman that's an adulterer, that's proud, and how she persecutes the righteous woman. I believe that's in Second Ezra 16th chapter. Okay, all right, so that's the spirit that the world is in, man. All right, whether you deal with the powers that be, Esau, all of them heathens, okay, the rest of the heathens, and also our people who go along with them. Okay, verse 25, it says, "But this coming to pass that the word might be fulfilled that is written in their law, they hated me without a cause," man. Okay, all right, and this primarily was dealing with Yahushai and his plight and his passion, his suffering, his crucifixion, and the trials that they put him through and brought all type of false witnesses against him. All right, but he ain't much even do anything. You know what I'm saying? You know, some of the people that was probably lying against him. You know what I'm saying? This is just me extrapolating through the spirit, just knowing how Jake is. They cousin that was disabled was healed by Yahushai. You know what I'm saying? They baby mama, you know what I'm saying, that couldn't walk, that couldn't see, received her sight again through Yahushai. You know, homie down the block that died was raised from the dead by Yahushua. But here it is, they talking about crucify him. Wrong, man. They wrong. Okay, all right. Have to bring all type of false witnesses. Why? Because you can't refute what he's saying. You can't refute the spirit and the power and the authority that is behind him, which is from the Father, man. So you gotta lie and you gotta make up stuff and you gotta come up with these narratives and galvanize people, and cause a multitude to do evil, man, and make other people follow it so that they could go down with you, man. Okay, all right. Hey, but guess what, man? We're gonna overcome it at the end of the day, man. All right. The victory is written. All right, this is Revelation chapter 12, verse 10. It says, "And I heard a voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our God and the power of his Hamashiach, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before God day and night. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death." Okay, now when you go to that word accuser, all right, there's an interesting phrase there that I came across some months ago when the brothers in my camp, Great Millstone, Miami, you know, and we were going over the breakdowns in Revelation. Okay, now the word accuser in that verse comes from the Strong's Concordance G, all right, which the G represents from the Greek. All right, 2723 categoreo. Okay, categoreo, which that's where you get the word categorize. Okay, they're gonna try to put you in a category. Okay, all right, categorize you, man, stigmatize you. All right. Now the word means to accuse, to accuse before a judge, to make an accusation of an of an extrajudicial accusation. Okay, of an extrajudicial accusation. Now, what does the word extrajudicial mean? Okay, you can go to Google the word extrajudicial. Okay, all right, it says of a sentence not legally authorized, of a settlement, statement, or confession not made in court, out of court. Okay, all right, so it's an extrajudicial accusation, which means that it's not legally authorized. All right, so when they come against us with their lies and their accusations as the accuser, it's going to be with it's gonna be outside the confines of what you call due process of law. Okay, all right. They just gonna be throwing accusations out there and saying we did all manner of this and manner of that, and ain't got nothing to prove it. Okay, all right. And because it is in the power of their hands, like the scriptures say. Um, Matter of fact, let me go get it real quick. Go back. Let's see. Where is it, man? There it is. There it is. Micah chapter 2, verse 1. It says, woe unto them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands, man. Okay, so because they're in authority, okay, all right, they're gonna take their lies and run with it. All right, and then they're just gonna use the sword, like, okay, we came up with an accusation against these people. We lied on them. All right, and you see it, they already working it, man. Coming up against freedom of speech and stuff like that, canceling people. All right, they slick really, turning this narrative, against us. All right, indirectly, man, so that when they finally approach us because they can't deal with us directly. All right, all the top scholars and historians objectively know what we're saying is true according to the Bible, man. That's why they not gonna deal with us directly, man. They got to do all this indirect, writing grievousness, woe unto them that write, that decree unrighteous decree, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed, man. Okay, all right. So they just gonna lie. They're gonna bring a sentence out like, hey, they're gonna force believers out of their homes, cast them out of their houses. Okay, cut them off from society, cut them off from being able to operate, and get resources through the means that we're able to now. That's not gonna be a thing anymore if you believe in this truth, man. Okay, and then they're gonna go proceed from there and just start killing, trying to kill brothers and sisters, man. Okay, why? Because it's in the power of their hands. They feel like, okay, shit, hey, since I got the power, hey, let me just do it, man. Let me just get rid of these people, man. Okay, and they covet fields and take them by violence and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage, man. Okay, and it's all oppression. It's all lies and vanity, man. Okay, all right. That's why King David, he said, "What? Lord, deliver me from strange children, whose mouth speaketh vanity, and their right hands is the right hand of falsehood." Man. All right, which means what? They speak lies, man. All right, that's how they come, and they coming with them lies, man. So don't even be shocked, man. All right. Matter of fact, consider it a blessing, man. Okay. All right. Matthew chapter 5 and verse 10, it says, blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Okay. Why is this written in the scriptures, man? Okay. All right. Why is this written in the scriptures if it's not gonna happen, man? And you read in the book of Acts how they was lying on Stephen and they was lying on Paul and they was lying on the apostles. Lying, man. Why you always lying, man? Okay. Why you gotta lie? All right? Because what we're saying hurts, because what we're saying has validity. Okay, it has truth. So you got to go and assassinate someone's character. Okay, which Esau's always moved like that. He's always been like that, man. All right, when he came over to the Americas and he saw how the northern tribes were flourishing and they were wearing gold and beautiful fabrics, flourishing over here, man. Had beautiful lands and customs. What did he do? What did he do? He went around the world and said these people are savages and they need to be civilized. Okay, and that's not to say that you didn't have amongst our people doing wicked things, because they were doing wicked things. That's why the judgment came upon them. But that's what Esau likes to do. He likes to paint a narrative of somebody that he wants to prey upon and target, and a false narrative, an evil narrative to galvanize people around him to forward his agenda. Man, he's always been like that, man. Same thing. He did the same thing to Southern Kingdom. These people are savages. They low IQ. They're base. They're just the next step over from apes. All right. These are Africans. They're not Hebrews. They're Africans. They're Canaanites. See, that's why we can just come and take them in slavery, because hey, Canaan shall be a servant unto his brother, and we're the Jews. That's the spirit that Esau's in, man. Okay. All right. And then he moves and he rolls, man. He's always been like that, man. All right, he's gonna continue to be that way, and it's really his only weapon. Of course, he has the physical sword, but he has the sword, which is his mouth, his tongue, man. Okay, they wet their tongue. All right, like a sword, man. Okay, and they shoot out arrows, even bitter words. It's his words, man. And he's used that policy all over the world to decimate people, man. All right, to decimate entire societies, destroy people, man, wipe them out, so that he can have control, man. Goes to show you how weak he is, and that he's really the fugitive, and he's really the devil, and he's the one that everybody needs to be talking about and pointing the finger at, man. Okay, all right, but going back to the point, it's a blessing. Okay, in the NLT it says God blesses you when people mock you and persecute you and lie about you and say all sorts of evil things against you because you are my followers, man. Okay, rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven, for so persecuted they the prophets which were before you, man. Lying, man, telling things that ain't true. Okay, only for the Lord to step in and justify the righteous anyway. All right, didn't we just read in Revelation the 12th chapter where it says what they overcame him by the blood of the lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they love not their lives unto the death, man. All right, the elect are covered by the blood of the lamb. Ain't no accusation you gonna pull up against them that's gonna stick. That's when you read Romans the 8th chapter. It says, "Who shall lay anything to the charge of God's elect, man?" Okay, all right. All right, it says what? It says Romans chapter 8, verse 33. It says, "Who shall lay anything to the charge of God's elect? It is God that justifieth. Who is he that condemneth? It is Hamashiach that died, yea, that is risen again, who even is at the right hand of the Father Yahweh, who also maketh intercession for us," man. So they can throw out whatever accusation they choose, whatever charge, whatever extrajudicial, extrajudicial punishment they so choose. All right. And guess what? It's not going to stick, because the elect are already justified by the blood of Yahweh Shai anyway. Okay. And when they start doing that, you can best believe the Lord's going to work deliverances, man. I did a video yesterday, man, how the Lord going to lift up a standard. Okay. You know, Matter of fact, the scriptures tell you in Revelation the 11th chapter, if any man will hurt the two witnesses of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, fire proceedeth out of their mouth and devoureth their enemies, man. Okay, and if any man will hurt them, he must in this manner be killed, man. The Lord's gonna be working miracles, man, to justify his prophets. Matter of fact, I gotta get that revelation, because them spiritual power precepts be hitting different. All right, this is Revelation the 11th chapter. Okay, and it says in verse 4, it says, "These are the two olive trees and the two candlesticks standing before the God of the earth." In which the two olive trees and candlesticks represents the prophets, okay, of northern and southern kingdom. All right. It says, "And if any man will hurt them, fire proceedeth out of their mouth and devoureth their enemies. And if any man will hurt them, he must in this manner be killed. These have power to shut heaven, that it rain not in the days of their prophecy, and have power over waters to turn them into blood, and to smite the earth with plagues as often as they will," man. So they're gonna be coming up against the prophets, trying to harm brothers, and in certain cases you are going to have those that are beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai, who did not receive the mark, or did not worship the beast in his image, and they're going to live and reign with Yahweh Shai 1,000 years. They're going to be risen up first. All right, but in other cases, okay, all right, which this is also part of our faith, they're going to come up against the prophets and get toasted, man. All right, by the Spirit of the Lord, man. The Lord gonna turn up them plagues, man. Brothers gonna be getting spiritual power, man. All right, then go ahead, find out, Esau. Go ahead, find out. All right, hey, this is shoot. This is Matthew chapter 26, verse 57. It says, and they had laid hold on Yahushai, and they that had laid hold on Yahushai led him away to Caiaphas the high priest, where the scribes and the elders were assembled. But Peter followed him afar off unto the high priest's palace, and went in and sat with the servants to see the end. Now the chief priest and the elders and all the council saw false witness, all right, which means they was lying against Yahushai to put him to death, but found none. Yea, though many false witnesses came, yet found they none. At the last came two false witnesses, and they said, This fellow said, I am able to destroy the temple of God and build it in 3 days. And the high priest arose and said unto him, Answerest thou nothing? What is this which these witness against thee? But Yahushua held his peace, which means you see Yahushua held his composure. He wasn't trying to, plead his case, or, justify his cause, or get rah-rah or try to attack them. Nah. Because he knew, hey, this is all written to happen. Y'all gonna lie, y'all gonna persecute me, and y'all gonna, I'm gonna lay my life down, and, but they lying anyway, so what is there to respond to? Okay? And the high priest answered him, saying, I adjure thee by the living God, that thou tell us whether thou be Hamashiach, the son of Yahweh. Okay? All right, so I just wanted to bring out this point just to show, all right, how they lied on Yahweh Shai, man. And they're gonna take certain things that we say and try to twist it up the same way they did with Yahweh Shai. All right, because the temple, when he was talking about the temple, he was talking about his body, man. Okay, all right, him being crucified, put to death, and buried in the grave, and then risen up in 3 days, man. That's what he was talking about. Okay, all right, which on a greater level, all right, going into the falling away, all right, 2 days, after 2 days, and then the third day we would raise up again, man. All right, the spiritual temple, which is the elect, man. Okay, the rebuilding of the tabernacle of David, the spiritual temple, man. Okay, all right, but they're gonna take certain things that we said on video and try to twist it up, all right, to try to accuse us, to try to paint a bad light upon us, man, so that they could put us to death, man. All right, they're gonna start. They're gonna use false flags. They're gonna be coming up all type of madness, man. You see, Esau is capable of doing this, man. All right, it's been plenty of information that came out on all type of false flags. Esau came out with psyops, that were computer generated. Okay, you already know this man is a master of illusion. How he be doing the special effects in the movie theaters and stuff in the movies, man. Okay, and who runs that industry? All right, wink, wink. Okay, all right. Who runs that industry, man? Okay, all right, and it's gonna be he's the Hebrew Israelites. They did this. They attacked over here, and they, probably blew up some. How Esau be lying, bro. And all the news, it's gonna be all over the news stations. It's gonna be a media blackout on everything. A whole hurricane, earthquake, a whole war popping off somewhere in the earth, a whole society rioting, and the next thing you know, they're gonna switch their attention, all media, all eyes on the Hebrew Israelites, because they allegedly did something that never even fucking happened, man. Okay, all right. Which that goes to what the scriptures talk about here in Second Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 8. It says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, which that's talking about Esau Edom, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Which Esau is being revealed. He being exposed, man. So he's just he trying to lie to take the attention off of us, man. Okay, all right, that's what he's trying to do, man. Okay, All right, he lying to take the attention off of us, man, because he getting exposed, man. He's the fugitive that's being called out, man. All right, the vile shall no more be called liberal. Okay, all right, nor the churl bountiful, man. Okay, all right, and he getting consumed by the word of the Lord's mouth, man. All right, the prophecies exposing him, man, and the Lord's going to destroy him at the brightness of his coming with the chariots, with the missiles, man. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan. All right, so this Esau, the Edomites, they were put on earth to do the bidding of Satan. They were put on earth to play out the role of Satan, the adversary on earth, man, with all power and signs and lying wonders, with all deceivableness, man, in them of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved, man. For this cause God shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie, and that they might all be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness, man. So it's gonna be a lot of people following after his trickery and his madness, man. All right, because he's deceived the whole world, man. All right, but again, that the point I wanted to focus on is all power, signs, and lying wonders, man. Okay, all right, they're gonna be making stuff up, man, making computer generated madness. Okay, setting up spies to act like they was down for the Hebrew Israelites, and but they were really a whole government agent. Okay, all right, computer generated images all up on a TV, lying wonders, man, signs and lying wonders, man, deceivableness, man. Okay, that fakery, man. Okay, that tricknology, man. Okay, that was this Jake that came up to the camp some months ago, maybe last year. Okay, if not earlier this year, man. He's talking about how the wicked they using the tricknology, man, to trick us, man. That's where I got that word from, tricknology. Okay, all right. Oh man. Anyway, um. Hey, let's go to Psalm 144 and 8. It says, "Whose mouth speaketh vanity." Whew. Matter of fact, um, Psalm 144 and 7, it says, "Send thine hand from above, rid me and deliver me out of great waters." Is not the enemy going to come in like a flood, like great waters? "From the hand of strange children." Esau, they ate some strange children. All right. Edomites are weird. Okay. "Whose mouth speaketh vanity, and uh you you fake you fake people over there in the land of Canaan, y'all extremely strange." Okay, "Whose mouth speaketh vanity, and their right hand is the right hand of falsehood." What is the word? What does that say in the NLT? "Their mouths are full of lies. They swear to tell the truth, but they lie instead, man." So they're gonna try to really paint it like, oh man, we have honest intentions and the national security threat. Woo, you know what I'm saying? These people are dangerous, man. Esau bitch ass, bro. Y'all already know how Esau get down, man. All right, it says, "I will sing a new song unto thee, O God, upon a psaltery, and an instrument of 10 strings will I sing praises unto thee." Okay, why? Because the Lord gonna deliver us, man, from this nigga, man. Okay, from this nigga, man. He's a fucking nigga, bro. All right, he's the master of niggers, man. Esau, bitch ass Esau, man. Okay, all right, and then we gonna rejoice, man. Okay, when the Lord delivers us from this damn devil, man. Okay, "It is he that giveth salvation unto kings, man. We're a nation of kings and priests, man. Who delivered David his servant from the hurtful sword." Esau was blessed with the sword. He's the sword of the Lord, the red horse, blessed with the sword, man. Okay, "Rid me and deliver me from the hand of strange children, whose mouth speaketh vanity, and their right hand is the right hand of falsehood," man. Okay, again from the NLT, "Save me, rescue me from the power of mine enemies," man. Who's the top enemy? The tabernacles of Edom, man. Okay, "Their mouths are full of lies. They swear to tell the truth, but they lie instead, man. That our sons may be as plants grown up in their youth, that our daughters may be cornerstones polished after the similitude of a palace, man. Okay, that our garners may be full, affording all manner of store, that our sheep may bring forth thousands and tens of thousands in our streets, Okay, because hey, we gotta be delivered from Esau for our children's sake, man. Because Esau nasty, man. Okay, and you should already know why I say that. Okay, bunch of freaks, man. That our oxen may be strong to labor, that there be no breaking in nor going out, that there be no complaining in our street. Happy is that people that is in such a case, yea, happy is that people whose God is Yahweh, man. Okay, all right. This is Psalm chapter 58, verse 1. It says, do ye indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Do ye judge uprightly, O ye sons of men? Yea, in heart ye work wickedness, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. You like to spread violence around, man. You don't hate blood. Okay? All right. Verse 2 in the NLT, no, you plot injustice in your hearts. You spread violence throughout the land, man. Okay? The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go about, they go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies, man. You see this man is the devil, man. Okay? He's the one that's going around spreading violence in the earth. Okay, the biggest terrorist, all right, the biggest, extremist ever, the most extreme. Everything about Esau is extreme, man. His methods, his philosophies, his doctrines, man. He's very polarized in his views. Even the way he looks is extreme, man. It's a complete abnormality, but he want to blame it on everybody else, man. Go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies, man. Okay, all right. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear, which means they can't be reasoned with, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely. Break their teeth, O God, in their mouth. Break out the great teeth of the young lions. Let them melt away as waters which run continually. When he bendeth his bow to shoot his arrows, let them be cut. Let them be as cut in pieces, man. All right. So the Lord gonna get your ass, man. Okay. All right, it says Psalm 62. All right, it says, truly my soul waiteth for God, for from him cometh my salvation. He only is my rock and my salvation. He is my defense, and I shall not be greatly moved. How long will ye imagine mischief against a man? Ye shall be slain, all of you. As a bowing wall shall ye be, and as a tottering fence. They only consult to cast him down from his excellency, man. All right, they be hating, man. All right, Esau be hating hard, man. They delight in lies, man. They bless with their mouth, but they curse inwardly. Selah. Okay. All right. So the Lord is going to deliver us from this man, man. All right. He's trying to consult, man, to cast down the excellency of the righteous, man. Okay. Because he can't stand the fact that the Lord rejected him, even though the Lord blessed him with a kingdom and everything, man. Okay. This is Psalm chapter 109 and 1. It says, hold not thy peace, O God of my praise. For the mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceitful are opened against me. They have spoken against me with a lying tongue. They compassed me about also with words of hatred, and fought against me without a cause. For my love they are mine adversaries, but I have given myself unto prayer. And they have rewarded me evil for good and hatred for my love. Okay, and you again, that's the spirit of this world, man. What we're doing is a labor of love, and they reward us evil for it, man. They making it out that we the bad guys, man. They are adversaries for our love, man, towards the Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and for our nation, man. So the Lord gonna do something to them, man. Okay, all right, don't worry about it, man. The Lord got it. All right, hey, this is I'm gonna close out with this. All right, the last precept I got, okay, is First Peter chapter 4, verse 12. It says, beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you, but rejoice in so much as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's sufferings, man. They be lying, always lying, man. They be lying on Yahweh Shai, man. They lied on Yahweh Shai. They gonna lie on us too, man. All right, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy, man. Rejoice, man. If ye be reproached, they lie on you. They say all manner of evil against you for the name of Yahweh Shai Hamashiach. Happy are ye for the spirit of glory. Okay? All right? That excellency that the scriptures was talking about. And of Yahweh resteth upon you. On their part, he is evil spoken of, but on your part, he is glorified. But let none of you suffer as a murderer, as a thief, or as an evildoer, or as a busybody in other men's matters. Okay? So we live honest lives, man, but they're going to try to paint it out that we not. Okay, if any man suffer, if any man suffer as a as a Christian, okay, all right, those that believe in Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, all right, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify Yahweh on this behalf, man. Okay, for the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of God, and if it first begin at us, what shall be the end of them that obey not the gospel of Hamashiach? And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear, man? So they're gonna be the Lord gonna break their ass up, man. Man, the Lord gonna wreck them real good, man. Okay, all right, and they gonna find out the hard way, man. Hey, so hey, with that, hey, Lord willing, this video is edifying, man. Y'all want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, double honors to the elder apostles, a great millstone. Salutations to the elect. Shalom.